Hey guys, what's up? It's Neo. So, depending on what you guys just saw in the last video, our game froze, or not froze, but we got to a part that we couldn't pass. So, we just restarted, and I'm not sure where we left off. I hope we don't have to, like, do a good chunk of the game again, but let's see. Hold on a minute.
I think we're gonna be in the volcano still, hopefully.
I hope so. Yeah, okay. Magnum ammo, machine gun ammo, okay. Yeah. Please have us still be in the volcano. Thank God. Yeah, guys, so I don't know what the hell happened. Just, you guys saw what happened at the end there. It was just stuck on the boulder, and then nothing happened after that. Don't know what that was, but... There's also a grenade here, but I'm not touching that. Skip. Okay, so here's where we were left off last time.
I
guess
don't
maybe
think
I shouldn't...
you're supposed to do the boulder that soon.
You think
I think I'm supposed to shoot him and he's supposed to... Yeah, I think you gotta go uphill and I gotta shoot him in the back and then he comes towards me.
Then I shoot him?
And then you gotta shoot him.
Okay.
Yeah, cause look, now there's that cutscene where his back opens up.
Right, right. I guess by me going straight to the boulder, the game's fucking, like, had a heart attack.
Here we go.
Okay, I guess he's gonna go for me.
Now he's gonna come towards me.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and... My only long-range weapon is the fucking AK, but I'll do my best.
No, it's your time to shine.
Okay, I see you. I see you. Now I have to shoot him?
Sheva!
I'm shooting him. Oh, whoops.
Bro, she won't climb up, bro. I'm spamming square and she just won't climb up. My arm's starting to hurt, bro.
I'm shooting him with the Magnum. I'm shooting him, bro.
Oh my god. Okay, okay. I think we're good. I think now you have to do the boulder scene.
Now I do the boulder, okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Alright, I'm going. Alright guys, so I guess apparently I did the boulder a bit earlier than I should have and it caused the game to fucking have a stroke or something. So let's try this again and hopefully the game doesn't crash. So what I'll end up doing, y'all, is I'll upload this video and the last video together and hopefully... that's cool with you guys? Okay. But guys, yeah, here's the famous scene of Chris using his roid rage to the max.
Bro, you gotta hurry that up, bro.
I'm hurrying. Yep.
Okay, roid rage, baby.
Let's fucking go, roid rage. That fit perfectly.
Now I can cross. I think now...
You're coming to
me,
or...?
We can actually fight him.
Okay.
The human race requires judgment. And you're going to judge us? You get
Run.
comic book villains?
You tell him, Chris. You tell him.
I think we gotta shoot him in the back, so get the high ground on him. Hopefully. Yeah. But watch him just jump up here because, you know...
Up.
Yep. At least we got a checkpoint.
Alright. I don't understand what you expect me to do. Okay.
Gotta shoot him in the back, bro.
Yeah, I see it. What the fuck?
Hell? Back up.
My man got the hentai tornado.
Now in the chest.
I got some clear shots on it. Oh fuck! I ran out of ammo.
Now it's blocked.
I can't move. Not with you.
I think in the back now again.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get behind them. Distract them, I'll get behind them.
What's up, buddy?
It's covered again.
Hentai tornado? Oh no. Wait, what did he just do? What's the point of that?
I got him.
Nice. Okay. Hold on, while he does all that, I'm gonna use the green herb on myself. Just get a little bit of my health back. Okay, now it's his front.
It's coming towards me now.
I'm shooting him. Fuck, but I have no ammo now. On anything.
Yeah, I'm running out too. I think it's his back now.
I mean, I could knife his back. Oh.
I did it!
Nice. Let's fucking go. Oh, he did. Hey, there's the guy from before. And Jill, let's go. Chris, buddy. Chris, you're getting a little touchy-feely there, bud. In front of Jill? No bueno.
I'd be so scared to go up a ladder like that.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Chris! There we go. Up.
Oh my god.
Hang on.
Chris, Sheva, use those.
What are those?
Oh, get ready for a button prompt.
Oh yeah. That we have to hit in 0.5 seconds.
Locked and loaded.
Suck on this, Wesker.
What if we just miss? Suck on this, Wesker. Oh my god. Headshot.
It looked like we missed, honestly.
Yeah, it did.
That was for our fallen brothers.
Yeah. Damn, bro, that's the end of Wesker.
It's over.
Yes. Finally.
Oh, that guy's still alive?
More and more,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
find
yeah, he's
myself
good.
wondering if it's all worth fighting for.
Oh god.
For a future without fear.
Yeah, it's all worth fighting for my two
Yeah.
girlfriends sitting across
It's
from
worth
me.
it.
Yeah, he's gonna have a great threesome when he gets home.
They ride off into the sunset. It's so cliche,
Chris!
bro. Chris! Roger. Roger. Family. Yo.
Dom Toretto.
Dom Toretto. Everything matters when it comes to family. But you want to skip this?
I mean, you wanna watch who made the game? The head producers?
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah.
You already
Oh
know I got that
damn,
A, boy.
damn, my accuracy is a little suspect. You can now select Sheva and chapter select the new game plus. You can now play Desperate Escape. You can now select Chris Heavy Metal. Sheva
Yeah,
Fairy
it's a new
Tale.
costume.
Nice. Alright. Damn, it sucks that it crashed like the last time because we could have fit all that into one video realistically. That's it? Alright, that's it.
You
Alright.
did it.
Well, shit. Alright, guess I'll wrap up the video really quick. Well, guys, that was the last video, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the video from before where it crashed or where it froze at the boulder scene and upload this one at the same time, and you guys will just have two videos in one day. So I guess final thoughts about Resident Evil 5. It was a great game. Very cliche. But then again, I mean, playing Resident Evil 4 and now 5, seeing like the times that they came out in, like you can really feel it in this game, you know what I mean? Still a very good game, very action-packed, like Resi 4, except now they have the co-op element. So I'm looking forward to playing Resident Evil 6 soon. And seeing how that's going to feel. Because I feel like Resident Evil 6 is one of those games that it's already kind of modern. And because you could, because like for example, you can kind of tell the Resident Evil 4 and 5, they could potentially get maybe some kind of remastering in the future again, but Resident Evil 6 I think should be, I think, kept as is. But I'll play it and let you guys know how it is. I guess I'll just start Resident Evil 6 whenever the time comes for it. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. We can talk more about this in the streams as well, because I don't want to keep Rob waiting for too long while I have like a 30-minute discussion about how the game was. Rob, what did you think of the game, bro? What did you think?
I like it, you know. I think they did a good job as the first co-op game, because I think this was the first Resident Evil that was co-op.
Yes, pretty sure.
And in a lot of aspects I liked it, but there's some things I didn't like little things though, like inventory space and things of that nature. But overall, I think it's a good game. Very action packed. You definitely kill a lot more enemies than all the other Resident Evils, I think.
For sure. If you were to rank this game, like, would it be like in your top 5 Resident Evil games? Or top 3, top 5?
Top 5? Yeah, I'd put it top 5.
Okay.
I still think Resident Evil 4 is number 1 though.
Yeah. You and Resident Evil 4, yes, I know you really like that game. Resi 4 is definitely valid. I mean, compared to playing like Resident Evil 2 remastered and playing 4 and 5 that came out after Resident Evil 2, but they don't have remasters yet, I can definitely see like the huge shift into action that they did. And I figure if Resident Evil 4 does ever come out with a remaster in the future, I'll definitely play it. And I think like even then, like the game will definitely be better in terms of like atmosphere and everything like that and game mechanics. But I don't even know what point I'm making with this. Like I can just see how they shifted going forward after Resi 2 into more like action. Although, hearing what I heard about how Resident Evil 6 was just a whole hodgepodge of fucking everything in one, and a lot of people didn't really like that, which is what made Resident Evil 7 turn back the clock, I guess, in a sense, into more horror
But
elements.
then I think Resident Evil 8 did a perfect job of mixing the both.
Right. I can definitely see the inspiration. Like, after playing Resident Evil, having played Resident Evil 4 after Resident Evil 8, I could really, really tell how much they drew on Resi 4 to make 8. And I think Resident Evil 8, yes, I agree with you, it did a very good job. Um, but I could tell, like, right off the bat that Resident Evil 8 did not focus too much into horror. I think the horror came more in just like the atmosphere of some of the locations, like the castle and the warehouse and the dollhouse area. What was, I think, probably the scariest part of the game. So I think they did a good job, because Resi 7 was like a huge step back in terms of like a lot less action, still some action, but a lot less, and more of it was focused on just the Baker family and being in a house in the middle of nowhere and
Yeah,
fucking
Resident
Evelyn.
Evil 7 was more of like a horror movie, you know, like what do you kill? 20 enemies, 20, 30 enemies in Resident Evil 7? And
Right.
then in 8 you kill a lot more, but they still tried to keep that horror aspect, so.
Yeah. I can't wait to play 6. If I were to rank Resident Evil 5, I currently don't remember how I had ranked the Resident Evil games. For me, Resident Evil 2 Remake is my favorite. After that, though, I don't remember if I had 8. I might have had 8, and then 7, and then 3. But then after playing 4 and 5, I think Resident Evil. Okay, no, wait. I I can't say Resident Evil 3 Remake is better than 4 or 5, personally.
Nah, no way.
Well, but
It was
because the
good,
thing,
but
it got the remaster too, you know, the remake, so that's why I kind of have it higher, because the remakes do a better job of like the atmosphere of the games and stuff, and just the graphics and the immersion. I think that's the word I'm looking for. The immersion is a lot better in Resi 3 than here, because in a game like Resi 5, like, I think you like, I pointed it out, like the voice acting is so cliche and the game mechanics aren't all there, but for a 2009 game it works fine. I think if they remastered this game in the future, it would be like leaps and bounds better than Resi 3. Same thing with 4. If they had a remake of 4, I would 100% put it over 3. So, I guess
see,
just off the
one thing I
Yep.
like about Resident Evil games is like the puzzle aspect. So that's one thing I didn't like about this one, because there's like no puzzle. Like in Resi 3, you have to gather a bunch of different parts, and you don't know where any of the parts go, and it like confuses the shit out of you. You know, it makes the game frustrating, but in a good way.
Right.
And like in 7, there was a lot of puzzles. In 8, there wasn't really any puzzles in 8, but that's one thing I always liked. I mean, all the older games are like that in terms of like puzzle mechanics. You find items that go in certain spots and you need to figure it out yourself.
Right.
And like this game didn't have any of that. Resident Evil 6 doesn't have any of that. Resident Evil 4 barely has any of that.
Yeah, I could definitely tell, having played the first 3 games, so that the first 3 games were so focused on like the horror of everything, and also definitely puzzles, because that was always a big thing in the first 3 games. And although I could say like Resident Evil 3 was the start, technically, of like heading more into an action-oriented direction, like definitely the first 2 games especially were just like, there was action, but it wasn't the main aspect of the game. It was just there to show you that, like, listen, you have weapons, you don't have a lot of ammo, you can either run and gun everything, or just be stealthy, or just avoid all your enemies. And it's a horror aspect, because it's like you don't know when they're going to show up, if they're gone or still lurking somewhere. Definitely they did that very well, but I can tell after playing 3, 4, and now 5 how it became less and less of a horror aspect and just more action, especially 5. Like 5 has virtually no horror to it. I don't remember a single scene that like the atmosphere wasn't horror-esque. nothing, no jump scares, no anything like that. Nothing was horror about it. Resident Evil 4, it had more horror than this game, and I know in Resident Evil 6 it's a lot of mashups of different campaigns and different genres kind of in one game. So I'll just have to see how I feel about 6 when I do get to play it eventually. But I think overall this game is solid. The only reason I would probably put Resi 3 over this game is, for one, because it had the remake, but also because Resi 3 has Nemesis, who is one, if not the most iconic Resident Evil villain, because I think a lot of people probably know Nemesis more than Wesker. And quote me, and like, let me know if I'm wrong about this. Like, Wesker is iconic, but I think people think more of Nemesis first
100%.
than Wesker. So Resi 3 has the iconic villain. Jill is a decent enough protagonist. Like, she's, if she was like part of like a top 3 with Leon and Chris, she'd be third place easily. But she's still decent enough to carry her own game. And Carlos is obviously a very good side character as well. I'm pretty sure they expanded on him a little bit more in the remake, because I never played the original one. And I think just things like that, aspects like that, put Resi 3 above this game for me. But again, if they remastered this game, and they, like, you know, added in all the modern day magic, be a solid-ass game, for sure. So I think I'd probably still put this in a top 5, but it'd be either at 5th or 6th. Like, I can't say it's the worst Resident Evil game, because it's not a bad game, but compared to all the others I've played so far, all the remakes, 7 and 8, it's not better than any of those. And then it becomes a debate between, is Resi 4 better than Resi 5, and for me, I'd probably pick Resi 4 over Resi 5, so that's why...
100%. Resi 4 is definitely over 5,
I know you
bro.
love that shit, bro, so...
Nah, you can ask everyone. Everyone would choose 4 over 5.
And that's why 5 is probably at the bottom of the list for me. Not probably, it is at the bottom of the list.
It's at the bottom for me too. It's like fourth or 5th for me. I put 4 and 8 at the top too. Honestly, I really liked 8.
4 and 8, yeah. 8 was very good. 8 was very good. I think they took a decent step back from the horror, because again, the only horror element of 8 that stood out to me was the dollhouse area, because that was pretty much all horror, and everything else.
Yeah, you didn't even have a gun in that whole sequence.
Yeah, true, exactly. There you go. Like, the fact that they took away your weaponry too, that also contributed a lot. I think the rest of the game wasn't very horror oriented, because bro, Lady D, she's not scary. Like, let's be honest here. Nobody thought she was scary. Everyone was fucking horny for her. And then the whole warehouse area with Heisenberg. He was okay. Like, I think he had the most interesting power, sort of, I guess, with I forgot what he did. Like he was like Magneto pretty much. He was the Magneto of Resident Evil. He was cool-ish. But he didn't really stand out as like one of the most iconic Resident Evil villains, but he was still good for what he was. And then Miranda was okay. So, like, the Resident Evil 8 took a little bit of a step back from horror and pushed more action, but still maintained a good amount of horror. All of the villains, the whole mashup of villains that they had were good. I think Lady D is the best villain, and it sucked that she died off so fast. But I'd still put the game number 2 for me after Resi 2, so...
I wish it was a little longer, though.
That too.
Like, the castle area, like, the first part, like, I think the castle area was the best. And you literally... You fly through it in, what, like an hour or 2? Even my first playthrough, I think it took me, like, an hour or 2 to get through the castle.
Right. But yeah, the castle, I agree with you. I think that was my favorite part of the game. And again, it sucks because Lady D was the first one to die off. If she was maybe the last villain right before Miranda. That would have been more interesting. Like I wouldn't have minded the
Yeah.
first villain being like Morio or the doll lady, because those guys
Maury.
are kind of like
He
the most
wasn't
throwaway.
scary at all.
He was not scary at all. Miranda also felt very underwhelming as like the big bad. She just felt like another one of your generic Resident Evil villains that just
Yeah.
turned into a big monster, and then you just shot her enough times and she died. So I still have Resi 8 number 2, guys. And again, in terms of Resi 5, good game. It's like, I can't say it's your average Resident Evil game, because your average Resident Evil game for me is more like a Resi 2, Resi 3 type of thing. But Resi 5, they delivered very well on the action. Like, you shot up a lot of shit. The villain, like, Wesker is amazing. Like, he's one of the best characters in the whole franchise. Maybe a little bit underdeveloped, especially in like a game like this. But he's still solid. I like him as the big bad for sure. I don't think anyone disagrees.
Yo, I'm gonna let you wrap this up. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just head out. I got a few things to do.
Alright, Rob, no problem, bro. Alright, Rob, thanks for playing, bro. Appreciate
Gotcha.
you. I'll
Keep
see
me
you.
posted for 6 if you're down.
Yes. I'll let you know about 6. Alright guys, so Robbie had to head out. I didn't want to keep him waiting for too long. But yeah guys, so basically just to wrap up what I was saying, overall, I liked 5. Chris is always a great character, even though he's not my favorite main character. That would go to Leon. I mean, I don't know, like Resident Evil 5 for me, like obviously you have big names, Wesker, Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine is in here too, but I don't know, like, I can't really get behind Chris's character like that, because for me, he's the definition of a meathead. Like, he's not the most intelligent person. He just kind of goes in, fucks shit up, and leaves, you know? Like, I feel like he has no character development at all in this game. Like, he literally just comes in to stop Ouroboros. He accomplishes that, and he leaves. Like, there's literally no character development for Chris. And this is why I like someone like Leon over Chris, because Leon, I think, actually has very good character development throughout the whole series. You know, he starts off as a rookie cop. He gets thrown into a situation he can't handle in Resident Evil 2. It toughens him up. He becomes the fucking, like, a Secret Service aide to the president himself. He saves the president's daughter while also continuing his complicated relationship with Ada. And, you know, I like Leon's storyline a lot more than Chris's, because for Chris it was more just like, he's an experienced cop, he kind of deals with the mansion incident, that's cool, and then you don't see him again in like a main storyline game until 5, because 2 was Leon, 3 was Jill, 4 was Leon, and then in 5 Chris just kind of comes in, part of the BSAA, and he just starts fucking shit up again. And, you know, I don't think his development was very vast. And even in, like, 7 and 8, when he was, like, a mentor, more of a mentor to Ethan, he didn't do much either. He just kind of came in, he did some stuff, and he left. Like, it's what he usually does. And Chris is not a bad character by any definition of the word, but he is very one-dimensional to me. I think even Leon has more dimensions. But that's just me. Anyway, guys, I don't want the video to exceed 30 minutes, especially given the fact that I'm going to upload the other video that was about 15 minutes long. So I wanted to thank you guys for watching Resident Evil 5. I hope you guys enjoyed me playing it co-op with Robbie. I know he enjoyed playing with me, and, you know, we're going to be starting Resident Evil 6 soon. I will try to see if I can get different people to play Resi 6 with me, because again, a few people, including Robbie, had asked to play with me before Resident Evil 5, and Robbie ended up being the one that ended up playing with me. So I want to give other people a chance to play co-op with me as well, but you guys, I'll let you guys know about that in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell, and make sure to check out all the links in my description. I hope everybody has a good night, a good day, wherever you are, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.